This right here is our cedar false vent. Gotta level out the machine. We're looking at 5 degrees right now up top. Who needs a ladder? Alright guys, so a couple weeks ago we came out to measure these false vents. Now it's time to get Big Nasty. Well, it's time to get my dad up there using Big Nasty. We're out here using a forklift today, baby. It's a pretty nice, chill, cloudy day in Tennessee. This right here is our cedar false vent. They're just false because they have wood in the back, so there's no real current going up through there. And even if they were open, we've got plywood up top, so I thought they were going to be windows, but I guess they're false vents. Yeah, now we're out here. Got Pops doing the first test fit up there, and we've got 4 more, but they're numbered. But he's got 1, 2, and 3 up there already on the machine.
Just to give you guys a rundown on the process of installation, all we're doing is popping in 4 to 6 trim screws and hitting it with a line of silicone at the bottom so we don't get water running behind the stone. Now that the first one has been installed, it's time to go on to the second. But the only thing we noticed is they didn't necessarily make these to the measurement we had gave them. Some of them are about 1/8 or 1/4 long or 2 wide. So we're having to come back and use our saw just to cut a little bit off the sides. I'm not sure if you guys noticed whenever I parked the machine, but my extension or lift was up, and that was just to kind of make sure I was going to be well on center of the gable whenever I raised the machine and actually had a person on it. And just like always, I do have a pretty good eye, not gonna lie, but once I get the thumbs up that we are in position as far as our height and distance away from the house to install, then we turn off the machine.
Who needs a ladder?
And down we go. Alright, well now it's time to do the gable near the garage, and well, there's multiple people working here, so we're gonna have to maneuver around these trucks and hopefully not damage anything. Nothing we can't handle. As of today, we are yet to have any accident with the forklift. Knock on wood. Oh, that one kind of made me nervous. I thought we were gonna hit the roof, but hey, I'm looking at everything. It's all good, it's all good. Now that we've cleared the roof over the garage door, it's time to get it a little bit in reverse. That way we are positioned over the roof and can get closer to the house. Just like so. And we're in, baby. We're in. Unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of the actual installation, but like I said, it's just popping in 4 screws, 1 in each corner, and then throwing a line of silicone at the bottom to prevent water from getting in behind the stone, which there is a metal flashing under at the bottom of the vent, but just for further protection. Now that the machine is lowered and Pops is off, time to transport this machine to the last gable. Did I forget to mention that I'm an uncertified, certified professional skylift driver? Yeah, I'm not really sure who ended up trusting me enough to learn how to drive this machine and, well, be the one that drives it literally almost all the time whenever we need it, but this kind of feels like a video game and fun to me, so I'm not complaining. The objects on camera are closer than they appear, or whatever the saying is. I'm trying to keep my distance away from the truck, but there's a pile of dirt on the other side of the machine. A really cool feature about this machine that comes in handy is the knuckle boom steering, or crab walking as we call it, which pretty much just means that in crab walk, just like I'm doing right now, not sure if you really noticed, but it really helps us get closer to the house whenever we don't have too much space. I'm sure my dad would have appreciated me putting him down and walking over to the next location, but I figured I'd save him a couple steps.
Gotta go around the pile of dirt because the truck just dropped another pile of dirt and blocked us off on the other side. Going a little bit on that rough terrain.
Having someone up top, we just gotta make sure we go over the rough terrain very nice, slowly, and carefully. That way they don't fall off. Look at the sky. It almost looks like it's about to storm over here, but luckily we didn't get any rain. Wouldn't be surprised though, because it's Tennessee, so it's like a light switch over here with the rain, on and off at very unexpected times. Honestly, it's been 2-3 weeks since we actually did this, so I'm not really sure why we ended up going back to the first one we had installed. I think maybe it was a little too tight.
Gotta level out the machine. We're looking at 5 degrees right now up top. Gotta get to 0 about there. Our forks are standing up, so we gotta lower those as well. And now we go up. Alright guys, well that'll do it for today. Thank you guys for joining us. On to the next.